Alright guys, welcome back. We have a new episode of Clash of Clans here, and this is Ledrash of course speaking. We just got promoted to Crystal League 1 and that was very well done by everyone. However, a few individuals asked me to review some of their worst attacks and we will go over them in this episode, and hopefully everyone can learn something from it, including myself. The first attack is requested by Zarek. So let's first just check out the base overall. So there's really nothing happening down here, nothing happening up here either. Alright, so where are the Eagle Artillery? We have it here, and we have the Clan Castle here. And since he has bowlers in his army, we all know we shouldn't go bowlers versus multi-Teslas. Inferno Towers. That's just not a good idea, right? So, I'm thinking here, since I watched the replay already, I know he attacks from the top, and probably his thoughts were to funnel here, or funnel the troops in here to take out the town hall, of course, instead of attacking the Eagle Artillery first and going in this way. Because I think this path or route into the base, sure, it's good and fine and dandy and all that, but even if we get all our troops into this middle section here, they might be destroyed anyway before even they can reach the town hall, and we'll get 1 star anyway. So I thought his plan was to use the Grand Warden's ability to tank the Inferno Towers. And let's see what happens here. Alright, so a little bit of extra percentage down. Alright, so here we might have the first mistake. I usually say we should deploy our giants not at the start, but we have a big wall here, so we might have to do that. These giants will now take a lot of damage before we can get some DPS in. So I think Zarek wanted to use his Grand Warden to protect against these Inferno Towers. So, as we can see here, the Grand Warden is quite far away actually. And there's a lot of DPS going out on the troops here. And so he freezes everything and activates his Grand Warden ability as well. Oh, and here comes the Clan Castle troops as well. This is gonna be a sticky one to get out of. And the Town Hall will blow up. Oh! And the Town Hall blew up just when the Grand Warden ability stopped, so a lot of units got killed right there. So I think he should have used the Grand Champion to go in from either of these sides. Maybe the left one is a little bit better. To go for the Inferno Towers, and then it most likely would have gone upwards towards the other one as well. Or maybe even you can deploy it here in the corner and towards the double cannon there, and let it go that way. And here we go with a jump spell in the middle, nothing strange with that. We need to get our troops right into the core, but because of the Grand Warden's misfit of using his ability, we don't have a lot of troops left here. So the scatter shots here deal so much damage when we're actually in the middle. So if we use the Grand Warden's ability a little bit later and we get a little bit further into the base, it will make a huge impact on this attack. And more units would still be alive as well, right? Of course the Eagle Artillery still keeps shooting, but that was expected. There's not much we can do about that. So, but I think we would have made at least 2 stars here. So I think here the Grand Champion was the key going in from this direction. It would have attacked this path and probably gone down later here to this archer tower and then in towards the two infernos, while all the other troops would occupy this area and take out all of this in the base. I think that would have made a lot of difference in this attack, and I think that's about wraps it up for Sarek's attack. Alright, this one is a request from Mu, where he attacked a Town Hall 11 and Mu are Town Hall 13, even though he's not really highly upgraded. What can we spot here? We have the Eagle Artillery. We have the Eagle Artillery and the Clan Castle here. So we will probably just go right through the middle here with our War Wrecker. And I think the War Wrecker can manage to get through here. There's a bit of DPS here in the expos, but we have the Giants to tank for that, right? We have two Inferno Towers though that worries me, because they are set to multiple, which we all know is not good for bowlers, so you need to have an extra strategy to take them out. So he has the standard setup for the Jai Bowie, with the 2 heals and 2 rages and a jump. When you have an Inferno Tower in an island like this, it's usually quite difficult to get it. So usually when I see island Infernos like this, I bring 1 extra jump spell. So I put the jump spell here. And your funneling troops coming can just go inside and take it out, because then you only have to worry about this one later, which usually the queen can handle. So the second one you can always put like here or something, so the troops from the middle can funnel out and destroy that one, and also this way. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so he got surprised there. That's fine management. Nothing died, so it's okay. So a few giants quickly, and then the rest of the troops, and then the rest of the giants. So that's okay. That's okay. And here comes our Wall Wrecker. Versus weaker bases like this, you can actually deploy your War Wrecker earlier, because they don't have the DPS to bring it down so quickly. I think this Wall Wrecker might actually be quite sturdy and live through a lot here. But you can deploy it a little bit earlier. Think of it as another giant or 2. Alright, so rage spell goes down, and we're almost in here. Here comes the castle troops, and he freezes one of them while he takes care of the Electro Dragon. And as we can see here, this Inferno Tower is already causing some trouble. Not only can it reach here with its, I would say, laser beams, but maybe it's more fire beams. It can also destroy all the units here, right? So you really need that jump spell we talked about earlier, and a little bit more sturdy troops that can go in here. I would actually have used my champion in this direction, and maybe since we have such a sturdy Wall Wrecker, I might have used my king as well here to tank for them, and then we would be fine and just erase this part easily. So alright, so now he should deploy his jump spell. because of this one's annoying bursts over the army here. We don't have so many troops left. And he comes through here. It looked like he used his Grand Warden ability, and the jump makes it so the queen comes over here and takes care of these ones. So the queen did its duty here, but without the support of the units that died, she might die here versus this tower. Alright, so it's quite a close call here, but so let's see what we can be doing better. King and champion. We want them to funnel this direction and take out this Inferno tower. So this is actually fine. There's a lot of bowlers and witches here. And is this his Barbarian King? Of course it's Moose Barbarian King, is 38. So he's actually on the right track almost, going this way. But since there's no way to go in here, he probably diverts back and going in here with the rest of the army. If there was a jump spell here, he would have continued his path down and tanked a little for these bowlers. And if you use a freeze early on, these bowlers and witches could have been alive. And with the champion, they would all probably have wiped out this entire section here. We saw that during the replay. That was fine, no problem with that at all. Alright, GG.